Electro
Sir, page number.
magnet. Page number, it is 208. Okay, check whether it's same in your book or not. 208 around. It's 10th chapter B part. Electromagnet and its uses. Okay, so you have already studied electromagnetic waves. So waves which is having properties of electricity as well as properties of magnet. So see here, electricity and magnetism, they are nothing but two sides of the same coin. Okay, electricity and magnetism, they are nothing but two sides of the same coin. And when we study magnetism a little bit detail, you will come to know, and electricity if we study, you will come to know the things are very correlated. They are very correlated, like electric field, magnetic field, electric charge, here magnetic pole. Okay, they are very correlated. Okay, if we study electricity in detail, we will then studying magnetism will be very easy. Okay, so you all know if electricity is there, from electricity we can produce magnetism. Okay, from magnetism we can produce electricity. Yes or no? So they are interrelated. From electricity we can produce magnetism. From magnetism we can produce electricity. Today we are going to discuss electromagnet. That is, we are going to produce magnetism when electricity is being passed. Okay. Okay, so we'll be discussing how we are going to make an electromagnet. So mainly electromagnet is a permanent or temporary magnet. Electromagnet,
Temporary magnet.
temporary magnet. It's a, we require to make a temporary magnet. Okay, temporary magnet means till electricity passes, it behaves as a magnet. It what? Any material we are taking, any magnetic material, and as we stop the electricity, as we cut off the electricity, no more current passes, it must not behave as a magnet. This is clear. This is the main, okay, definition of electromagnet. Okay, so electromagnet is nothing but it's a temporary magnet. It's very strong magnet as well. Temporary, very strong magnet, which, okay, it's made up of, it is mainly made up of soft iron. Okay, magnet we can make of steel or any other magnetic material. We can make of soft iron, we can make of steel, but electromagnet is made up of soft iron only. Okay, and there is a reason behind this that we'll discuss today. Okay, there is a reason behind this why we are using soft iron for making
Sir, which
electromagnet.
page number you are teaching?
Okay, which page number? 208. Nischal. Electromagnet and its uses. Okay, for time being, you don't have to look in your book. Okay, just pay attention here. Okay, afterwards you can look in the book. Okay, it's electromagnet and its uses, B chapter. Okay, chapter 10, B part. Okay, we are discussing electromagnet. Okay, so electromagnet is made up of soft iron only. And what was the reason why you are making it by soft iron only? We'll discuss that one. Okay, now see here how we make an electromagnet. We discuss first, we'll be back to this definition again afterwards. Okay, how electromagnet is made. So we are going to magnet, we are going to make a magnet, okay, by passing electricity. Okay, so if I am taking a bar, it is made up of soft iron, it is made up of iron. Okay, it is made up of iron, and we call it is soft iron core. It is called as soft iron core. Why it is called soft iron core? Because it is the most essential part in making the magnet. Okay, magnetism will be induced in it. Okay, so now how we make? We take a bar, for example, this is soft iron bar. Okay, now I wind copper coil around. Copper wire I take, we take the copper wire and wind it around this. Okay, understood? So we are making a coil, copper coil we are making around it. What kind of copper coil we are taking? This copper wire is to be insulated wire. Insulated wire, we wind it around the soft iron core. Okay, so for example, here it goes back, comes from back, goes back, comes from back, goes back. Okay, okay, you can see how we have wound. If this is the bar, this is the wire going from this, then this, and this, and this, and going down. Understood? Wire we are winding it. So a copper wire has been wound. An insulated copper wire has been wound. Okay, if you are using this just the copper wire, what will happen? Electricity flow from here and direct from the soft iron core flow from here. Okay, so we have used insulated wire so that no current flows from the soft iron core. Rather, the current flows through the coil. So current has to flow in this fashion. Okay, and coming down. This is clear. So we have connected here ammeter. Okay, just to measure the current, how much current is passing. We have connected. Okay, and a rheostat, that is variable resistor. Okay, if you vary the resistance of the circuit, amount of current flow varies. Okay, and now we have connected a battery. Okay, battery combination of 2 or more cells. Okay, and a switch as well we require. Okay, so this is our switch K. Okay, now see here, when switch is open, it will not behave as a magnet. Why? No current is passing, no magnetism is induced here. No magnetism is produced. Okay. Now, as switch K is closed, what will happen? Current will start to flow in this direction from positive to negative terminal. Okay. I mark with red. So current flows like this, goes on the back. Current flows like this. This will be the direction of flow of current. Goes back, comes on front, goes back, comes on front, and this way, and then goes on back and goes like this. This will be the direction of current flow from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal of the battery in the circuit. Have you understood this one? Now, as current is flowing, what will happen? Magnetism will be induced. This soft iron core, it will behave as a magnet now. Now, any magnetic material you bring, it will be attracted to it. Okay. Now we'll discuss how the poles will be formed. Here will be North Pole or the South Pole. Here will be South Pole or the North Pole. How we decide the poles? How poles are formed? So see here, how the current is flowing this side. If you look at this face, it is having one face and the other face. If you are standing on this face, how the current is flowing? This direction? Yes or no? This way it is flowing. Okay, if you look on front, how it is flowing? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Okay. Anti-clockwise, it means in this direction it is flowing. Yes or no? So it will be which pole? It will be North Pole. See here, if you make, see here, and you make it like this. Okay, it is anti-clockwise. So here we have the anti-clockwise. North Pole will be here. Okay. If you look on this side, how the current is flowing? Like this? Yes or no? On the other face, it is
Clockwise.
clockwise. So here we are having clockwise. On this face, we are having clockwise. Okay, clockwise. Okay, as you see south, see here how it is flowing. Clockwise. Clockwise. So this will be our south pole. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now see here, if I am wrapping it in this way. First going back, then from back coming on front. Okay. And then coming from front and going down. Current flow is in this direction. This time, which pole will be induced here?
South
How
Pole.
the current is flowing? See here.
South Pole.
It is clockwise, South Pole. And see here how the current is flowing?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Which pole? North Pole.
North Pole.
Okay. So this is how it is being given in your book. Understood? This is the how it has been, winding has been done in your book. Okay. This is clear. So South Pole and North Pole, how you can remember? South, put the arrow. It is always clockwise. Yes. North pole. Okay, make N. Okay, N. Okay, it is anti-clockwise. Understood? This
Yes.
is
Yes, sir.
I-shaped magnet. I-shaped magnet, we will be making I-shaped magnet, U-shaped magnet. Okay, we will be making I-shaped magnet, U-shaped magnet as well. Okay, in the shape of I, not I and U, in the shape of I and U-shaped. Okay, understood? So this is I-shaped magnet. Okay, now we discuss the reason why we have used soft iron core. Okay, why we have used soft iron core? Because electromagnet we are making, they has to be temporary. Temporary magnet means till current is passing, this must behave as a magnet. As we stop the current, this should not behave as a magnet. This should not behave as a magnet. This is clear? So, soft iron core, what is the property of soft iron core? It does not retain magnetism, or the magnetism retention is least. It does not retain magnetism. That is, once we remove the current, once we stop the current passing through the coils, the soft iron core, it will lose magnetism. It will no more behave as a magnet. Okay, this is clear?
Yes,
This you
sir.
all have understood? Okay, so in your book, see the diagram of I-shaped electromagnet. Okay, below that, see here, 7th or 8th line is switched off since soft iron has low retentivity. Mark that as important. Since soft iron has low retentivity, mark that as important. Okay, this is the reason why. And magnets made up of soft iron, they are temporary magnets. Okay, because of it has low retentivity. It retains very less magnetism. So as the current stops, the electromagnet loses the magnetism. It will behave as a simple magnetic material. Okay, it won't behave as a magnet. Okay, this is clear. That's why
Yes,
this
sir.
core we
Yes.
are using made up of soft iron. This is very important. It does not retain magnetism. Okay. Now we construct the U-shaped magnet. Okay. Afterwards we will discuss one more thing. Okay. Now we discuss U-shaped magnet. This is I-shaped magnet or bar magnet, like chocolate bar. Okay. Now we discuss U-shaped. U-shaped magnet means the core made up of soft iron will be taken in shape of U. Okay. Again, we have to pass the current. We have to wind it by the insulated copper wire. Okay. So I'm using the same way as the book I'm doing. Okay. If this is the copper wire, okay, different color we use. If this is the copper wire, okay, goes back, comes from here, goes back, comes from. Okay. Okay. Now see here. See here how we are winding it. This side, this way. If you are taking this as one arm of the U shape, how we are winding? This way. It is which way? Clockwise
Clockwise.
or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. It means this side we must wind anti-clockwise. Okay. If this side we are winding in this fashion, here we should wind in this way. Okay. Now, so rather than going from top, it will go on the back, coming from back on top, and coming back. Okay, and going down. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
This side you are winding in this way, and this side you are winding this way.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So now again the same things. Ammeter will connect. Ammeter we have connected. Rheostat to vary the resistance. Okay. Then the batteries. Battery we have of 2 cells, and here we have the switch. Okay. As switch is open, it is made up of soft iron. Okay. This U-shaped bar, or not a bar, U-shaped. It is soft iron core. Okay. Now, as we switch on the battery, what will happen? Current will flow. Current will flow in this direction, and this direction. Okay, goes there, goes on back, comes forward. This direction will go on back. This will be, yes or no? Here the current will be flowing this bar, this side arm like this. So which pole will be induced? Which pole will be here?
North.
Current is flowing like this.
South pole.
It is clockwise.
South pole.
Clockwise means
South.
south pole we have here.
South.
And see here current is flowing in this direction. Yes or no?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise, which pole?
Anti-clockwise.
North pole.
North pole. It is north pole. Okay, this is U-shaped magnet. Okay, mainly see in U-shaped magnet, strongest magnetic field is here, and it is uniform. Okay, mainly it is uniform magnetic field here, not exactly uniform. Mainly it is nearly around magnet. Okay, now we discuss something more important. Okay, if I increase the current, what will happen to the magnetism? It will increase or decrease?
Increase.
If current I increases, magnetism,
Increases.
strength of the magnetic field increases. It will behave as more stronger magnet. So in electromagnet, we can vary the magnetism. Yes or no? We can vary the strength of the magnetic field. We can vary the strength. As we increase the amount of current, it will behave as a more and more strong magnet. Okay. So electromagnet we can use in different applications. We can use. Yes or no? For example, we have to plug just a small iron piece. So less magnetism is fine. Less current will make to flow and it will attach. And now see here, we have to drop it back. That means we have to switch off the current so that it can lose magnetism. It can drop. If permanent magnet, it will keep on attached. We won't be able to drop. Or for example, we have the car here. Okay. So we'll make more current to flow. It will attach it more. Okay. More strong magnetism. Now we have to drop here. That means we stop the current. It must lose the magnetism and car will drop here. Understood now? Okay. So one way is
Yes.
increasing the current. Okay. One way is increasing the current. Other way, how we can increase the magnetism?
By increasing the number of coils.
Number of turns of the coil. By increasing the number of turns. If we increase the number of turns, the magnetic field will increase. The magnetic field will increase. Okay. By increasing the current, by increasing the number of turns. Okay. This is clear. So we can vary the magnetic field. Okay. By increasing the current, by changing the current, or by changing the number of turns. Okay. So see here, mainly which one we'll use by changing the current. Mainly see here, if we have made an electromagnet, we have number of turns we have already done. Okay. We have already wind it. Now it is being used at different places, different application. So by varying the current we can easily vary by rheostat. Okay. This one rheostat, this is called jockey. By varying this arrow, we can vary the resistance. We can vary the current and its strength can be varied. This is clear. As well, we can change the polarity, yes or no? By changing the direction of current, we can change the poles, yes or no? Current is flowing this direction.
Yes.
If the current flows in opposite direction, the polarity will get changed, will get reversed. Yes or no? We can change the polarity as well.
The magnet and will be get shocked.
Yes. Ask again.
If we touch the magnet, will we get shocked?
Okay. Okay. Do we get the shock? Okay. On the first, what we get or not discuss. What kind of copper coil we have used? It is insulated.
Insulated.
So no current will pass from the,
Insulated.
it is insulated. So no current will be here. You won't get shock. Okay. If you are wearing iron rings, it will be get attached. Okay. Or you are having iron hand, it will be get attached to the.
Sir, but copper wire is not a conductor. Sir, copper wire is not a conductor.
Copper wire is a conductor. It is the best conductor we use after silver. Like silver, we cannot use for wiring. Yes or no? It's very costly. So next best conductor we go with copper. Yes or no? Copper wiring in home you see. Copper wire is a very good conductor of electricity. But what kind of copper wire we are using? It is insulated from top.
Insulated.
Like some varnish has been done or some paint has been done so that it insulated coating is there. Some insulated coating we do. Like on the wires as well, we have the plastic or rubber coating. So it's insulated. But inside copper, the current is flowing. So it's a insulated wires of copper. Or else if you use, then what will happen? Current will flow from here. Or if more current flows, the wire will melt.
So can we use
Okay.
aluminium wire also?
Yes, you can use aluminum. Okay. We can use aluminum wire also. It is more cost effective. Copper is costlier than aluminum. We can use aluminum wire. We can use iron wire as well. Yes or no? Current will flow in that as well. But the conductor, copper is the best conductor we go for. You have seen your home, mainly on motors it is written. Aluminum winding, mainly copper winding, pure copper winding. Yes or no? But to save the cost, many motors are, the winding is being done by aluminum as well. We have used aluminum as well for winding. Okay, but best is copper winding. Yes or no? Copper winding motors, they are more costlier as compared to aluminum winding motors. That's why you have seen the market, they for marketing they use that for pure copper wiring, but inside it may be aluminum. Who knows? They may dupe us or deceive us. Yes or no? It happens in market a lot. In the name of copper wiring, they may sell you something, aluminum winding. Okay, this is clear. So to vary the magnetic field, either we can vary the current or we can vary the number of turns of the coil. This is clear. This you all have
Yes, sir.
understood. Okay. Now, if we have to make the permanent magnet, what we'll do? Instead of this bar, it is made up of soft iron bar. It is made up of soft iron. The core was made up of soft iron. Now, instead of this, we use the steel. Okay. If it is made up of steel, what will happen? As you pass the current through the coil, it gets magnetized. Now, if we remove the coil, if we take the bar out, if it is of steel, it will retain the magnetism. It will behave as a magnet. So if we want to make a permanent magnet, what we'll do? Instead of soft iron core, we'll use steel. The core which was made up of soft iron, this time we'll use a core made up of steel. Okay, it will
So we
retain
can
the.
use iron also.
See, iron is fine. Soft iron mainly. Okay, there's something carbon or something is being added. Okay, that was chemistry part. I will explain. I'll tell you next lecture. Okay, tomorrow I'll tell you. Okay,
Okay.
iron as well we use. Okay, the thing maybe most that I know that iron has little bit more retentivity as compared to soft iron. Okay, that thing I'll explain you tomorrow. Okay, once I as well have to verify that one. Okay.
Okay.
After verification, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, that one. Okay. So instead of soft iron, we'll use steel. So see, steel have high retentivity. High retentivity means it will retain the magnetism. Once removed, it will retain the magnetism. That is, once we stop the current, this core will retain the magnetism if it is made up of steel. So now this will behave as a magnet. What kind of magnet? Permanent or temporary?
Permanent.
It will be permanent magnet. Okay, because steel have high retentivity, it will retain the magnetic field, it will retain the magnetism. Okay, this is clear. Okay,
Yes.
now if we compare the electromagnet and permanent magnet, electromagnet is made up of soft iron,
Soft
whereas
iron.
permanent magnets are mainly made up of steel. Okay, okay, which are more stronger?
Permanent magnet.
Okay, that will depend. Okay,
Electromagnet
see here, electromagnet, we can generate huge amount of magnetic field. Permanent magnet are not that strong. Like you have seen the bar or you have in the magnet at home, they are permanent magnets. Okay, electromagnet are very strong. They can even pick the cars or huge, they can pick the truck as well. So depending on the size of the magnet and amount of coils wound and amount of current passing, it will be very, very strong magnet. So electromagnet are very strong magnet. Okay. So first is electromagnet, they are made up of soft iron, whereas permanent magnet, they are made up of steel. Okay. Now electromagnet, they have temporary magnetism, whereas permanent magnet, they have permanent magnetism. Yes or no? And here in electromagnet, we can change the magnetic field. We can change the magnetic field, less, big, more and more, depending on that, we can change. Whereas permanent magnet, its magnetic field cannot be changed. It's permanent. Okay, it cannot be changed. Now, Magnetic field of electromagnet is very strong. It is very strong, whereas permanent magnet is a weak magnet. Is not so strong. They are not so strong. Okay, permanent magnets are not so strong. You have seen the magnets made up of steel at home as well as they are not that much strong as electromagnet we can make. Okay, an electromagnet we can change the polarity, yes or no? By changing the direction of the current flow, we can change the polarity.
Yes.
Whereas permanent magnet is permanent, we can't change. Okay, and electromagnet, it can be easily demagnetized. It can be easily demagnetized. By stopping the current, it will get demagnetized. No more magnetism. Whereas permanent, it's very difficult, very tough. It cannot be easily demagnetized. You have studied in 6th class, I think. To demagnetize a magnet, what you do? Either you hit it, you hit with a hammer or something like this you do. Yes or no?
Right.
So it's not easily removed. We cannot remove the magnetism from permanent magnets easily, okay? So what are the advantages of electromagnet over permanent magnets? What are the advantages?
Electromagnetic.
Its polarity can be reversed.
Its polarity can be reversed. And as per the
And it
requirement,
is
we
a
can
strong magnet than permanent magnet.
It is very strong. So as per our requirement, we can change the magnetic field. Yes or no? Electromagnet, it can produce strong magnetic field. Its strength of the magnetic field, we can change. We can alter the magnetic field. As per the requirement, we can alter. Okay. And the last one is polarity can be changed. We can change the polarity. Yes or no? We can change the polarity. Okay. These are the advantages of electromagnet. Okay. Now, where these electromagnets are being used? First one, like heavy iron scrap is there. Car or anything, we have to transport it. So what we do, for example, this is electromagnet and take this as car. Okay, what will happen? Electromagnet, we switch on the current, it will get attracted. Okay, now we take it here and we have to drop it here. So what we'll do, we'll switch it off, it will fall. So for transporting iron scrap, we can use for lifting purposes or transporting, we can use electromagnet. Okay, first one. Second one, for loading furnaces with iron. Okay, so furnaces you have seen where the iron is to be melted. Okay, furnaces you have. Okay, we have to load the iron scrap in those furnaces. For example, this is the furnaces and we have to load the iron scrap. So it is, the temperature will be high, and for human beings, so labor, it's little bit not, it's risky to put the scraps in there. Okay, so what we use electromagnet. It will get attracted to it, and in furnaces they will put. Okay, this you can see on Discovery Channel and all, they all provide. Okay, like I have seen in Scandinavian countries, what they do when they drive cycles a lot. So when it becomes old, they have been collected, and now this iron materials that has been collected and using electromagnet, they have been put here and they have been melted and they will recasted into two different cookwares. Okay, recycled. So loading furnaces with iron. Now separating iron pieces from debris. Okay, like lot of debris we have. Okay, and we have to separate the iron pieces. So what we do? We bring the electromagnet near it. All the iron pieces will be attached to it. Okay, this you have seen as well. Like near the workshops are there, mechanic workshops are there. A person, something like this. Okay, see here, a magnet and a wood attached to it. Then a one thread is being attached. A person keeps moving. Yes or no? And all the iron materials get attached to. You have seen here many times in city. Okay, so for separating the debris, iron pieces from the debris. Okay.
Time over.
Okay, just 1 minute I'll take. For removing iron pieces from wounds, for example, in wounds we have got iron pieces. Bring the electromagnet here, iron pieces will be plugged. Okay. Next, in scientific researches, we use that one. Okay. And even in certain electric devices like electric bell, electric motor, relays, microphone, loudspeakers, we use this electromagnet. So in loudspeakers, we have one membrane. Okay. Then electromagnet is there. Wearing the electromagnet field, this membrane will be vibrating. Okay. Because of that, rarefaction and compression will be created in the air and we can hear the sound. Okay. Similarly in electric, this one bell we'll be discussing tomorrow. Okay. Microphone as well is the same phenomena. When we speak, vibrations are producing, and because of the different currents passes through the, okay, that we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, electric bell we'll discuss tomorrow. Any doubt you have? Any doubt you have, you may ask. Okay, so revise it, and tomorrow we'll discuss